Good evening, and there's no doubt what is match of the day tonight. It's a classic encounter between Leeds United and this morning's league leaders, Queen's Park Rangers. And to follow that, also from the First Division, Arsenal against Manchester City. And I can promise you plenty of incident and excitement in that one too. But first, straight to Ellen Road for the meeting of two of the First Division Championship contenders. Rangers on top and unbeaten, and Leeds close on their heels in fourth place. Just 3 points behind them with a game in hand. It turned out to be a memorable afternoon, as you'll see. The commentator is John Motson.
The stage set at Elland Road for a match which throws up any number of interesting possibilities and comparisons. One of them in the middle of the field, where Jerry Francis, the captain of Queen's Park Rangers and of England, has got League Championship and European Championship ambitions on his mind. And so too is Terry Yorath of Leeds United, the captain of the successful Welsh side. And he's got a point to prove today to the supporters who barracked him during Leeds' last home match. Leeds have got Gordon McQueen back after injury at number 5, and Duncan McKenzie back in favour at number 9, although the transfer rumours still persist. Talking of number 9, the news of Joe Jordan, the Scottish international, he had more hospital treatment this week for a pelvic injury and is still some way off playing. Queen's Park Rangers are without Mick Leach, their top scorer, so in at number 4 comes John Hollins. Apart from that, it's the side that has given Rangers this flying start. Jimmy Armfield, the Leeds manager, took over here exactly 1 year ago. Dave Sexton, the Queen's Park Rangers manager, in the middle. Just a year this weekend that he was sacked by Chelsea. And the man nearest to us is Roy Francis, Jerry's father, who's the Rangers kit manager. So it's the new against the old. Queen's Park Rangers in the dark shorts kicking off. The bristling, enterprising leaders of the First Division for the first time in their history against Leeds in the white, who've led this championship race so many times before. Gillard, Hollins, Gibbons. Peter Lorimer. Now Norman Hunter for Leeds. That was Webb. Frank McClintock slipped there as he turned the ball back, and there will be a greasy surface here because there has been some rain falling this morning. Straight to Lorimer. Webb rather lucky there. Bremner, Lorimer, it was Gillard, then Cherry, and Gillard not so sure, here's Clark, and David Webb making an important challenge on Alan Clark as Leeds look threatening for the first time. McQueen has gone up for the corner and Gibbons has tracked him back. That was Clark, here's Cherry, Lorimer. Back by Yorath, they're onside. Webb again, that was Bremner, Clark! Offside this time though, against Clark. Referee acknowledges the linesman's signal. It's well turned on there by Hollins to Bowles. Masson looking for the through one for Thomas. And Thomas is penalised. David Thomas will be 25 tomorrow. Thought it was a fair charge. Paul Madeley. Mackenzie's on the right. McClintock. And the former captain of Scotland brings down the current captain of England. Aimed at Gibbons. Here's Masson. Madeley. He was caught by Francis. Bowles is in the middle, so is Gibbons. Hunter's tackle is Thomas. Bowles. Good turn. A shot by Francis. Bremner playing more or less as a striker in these early stages, backing up Mackenzie and Clark. And Terry Yorath finds Norman Hunter. Good run by Yorath. Good ball that from Francis to Gibbons. Now it's Thomas. Some space on the right. And Thomas found it and found Francis. That was a good try too. Rangers playing the sort of football Jerry Francis was talking about earlier in the season, containing leads and then breaking out quickly and intelligently. Bremner is again in the centre-forward position, just pulling to the right now. Swirling wind affecting the ball's flight there. This is Clark. Bremner, Clark. Fine save by Phil Parks. Full length to turn the ball away. But what a good move between Alan Clark and the Leeds captain, Billy Bremner. There's Clark again. Lorimer. Sherry to Yorath, and well seen by Hollins. Francis now for Rangers. Thomas, Bowles is going through. Masson's on the far post. This is Bowles though. Here's Clark. Madeley had no chance of that. Number 10, Yorath. Webb coming in from behind. Mackenzie came in, and what a fine save from the free kick. The ball played to the far post. Mackenzie coming in behind Hunter, a point-blank range header, and what fine reactions from Phil Parks in the Rangers goal.
Vauxhall's new 50/50 offer means you can have...
Madeley forced to go back because of the pressure on him from Jerry Francis. Good turn by Mackenzie. He's beginning to turn it on now, the number 9. Didn't run for Bremner. Hollins has gone through now. This is Thomas. And Clark chasing back. Nothing wrong with Leeds' work rate. Here's Lorimer. Yorath, he's got Madeley in the middle now. It was a good deep run from him. And he's found Lorimer. And that's going to go in, is it? No! Just wide, off whack McClintock, and Lorimer says it was handball. The referee says it wasn't. Madeley got up well, knocked it down for Lorimer. The shot striking McClintock, and for Leeds, it ran agonisingly past that post. McQueen's coming in now. Here's Yorath. Not a bad idea that, with Parks having to recover his ground. Bowls to go and asking for the free kick. Not getting it. Lorimer and Frank Gray made a superb run. Frank Gray started that. He very nearly finished it. Looking for Thomas. Rangers certainly knocking the ball across the field with plenty of confidence, opening the play right out. Francis back to Hollins, 3 in the middle for the cross. And given straight to Bowles. Norman Hunter's mistake. Gordon McQueen, who took a knock earlier and hasn't done any training at all this week, recovering from injury, is having to come off just before half-time, and Leeds are going to make a substitution. It was a gamble to play McQueen today, and he's obviously got another injury, so he is finished with this match, and Paul Reaney is just starting. That happened in injury time at the end of the first half. McQueen limps off the dressing room, and Reaney has filled his normal right-back position, with Cherry moving into the middle of the defence. So Paul Reaney doesn't get a kick in this half anyway, but Leeds got several and had more of the match without ever making it tell. Queen's Park Rangers, the leaders, must be very satisfied, having absorbed all that pressure, to go in at half-time on level terms. Billy Bremner in the centre-forward position, where he spent much of the first half, but Leeds know if they're going to end this unbeaten record of Queen's Park Rangers, they've got to put the finish to the good work they started in that first 45 minutes. And no wonder Dave Sexton is smiling, because his side's unbeaten record is still looking good at this stage. Madeley. Gray. Offside against Bremner. Hunter's foot was high. Stan Bowles felt it. It's meant for Webb. Thomas now. Number 4, Hollins. Just brushed Frankie Gray's head. So a corner to Rangers. Their first of the match in the first minute of the second half. Givens played for Clement. Francis had plenty of room, and is it a penalty? Yes, brought down by Madeley. The Leeds marking on the cross was not good. Jerry Francis had time to collect it, bring it down, and as he turned, Madeley tripped him. Straightforward decision for referee Tony Morrissey, straight to the spot. So Stan Bowles against David Harvey. Makes it look easy, and Queen's Park Rangers, having been under the cosh for much of the first half, come out for the second and take a snap lead. Well, Rangers have survived their test of character. Can Leeds survive theirs? Billy Bremner was late again. He's already been spoken to once about a late tackle, the Leeds captain. And this time, referee Morrissey is going to put him in the book, even though Ian Gillard is appealing on Bremner's behalf. Dave Sexton rarely betrays any emotion. McClintock. Oh, it's Clark. And poor Frank McClintock knows better than anybody what a bad mistake that was. He was ahead of Clark in the race for the ball, but in trying to turn it back, he sold it short. And for a striker of Alan Clark's quality, that goes down as an easy chance. So a game which simmered for the first half has now really come to the boil. Masson for Rangers. Europe. And that goal will have done as much to help Leeds in their battle with the supporters as in their battle with Rangers. And we've seen that familiar sight so often before at Ellen Road, the scarves held aloft behind that packed left-hand goal. Givens up, here's Hollins, Hunter in the way. Madeley, he'll have been glad to see the equaliser going after giving away the penalty. And here's the man who scored it, Alan Clark. Yorith, Bremner going through the middle. In comes Mackenzie, coming to Lorimer. Bremner's touch, here's Yorith. No foul. And I must say the referee looked right from here. Yorith, who went through on the right-hand side of the area. But the tackle was made for the ball. Yorith again. Clark's flick, just hit Webb. Here's Lorimer! A Lorimer special! No better striker or volleyer of the ball in football than hotshot Lorimer. That was number 8 of the season for him, and it couldn't have come at a better time for Leeds. Clark had got up well on the corner, the ball came back, Lorimer caught it full, and despite that fine effort on the line by Masson, he couldn't stop it from going in. So Leeds ahead for the first time in the match. And now Queen's Park Rangers have got to pull it back all over again. And Jimmy Armfield, puffing his pipe, apparently with no emotion, must be pleased that his team have got the crowd back on their side again and are showing their true quality at Ellen Road. Bremner leading the charge. Fine skill again from Bowles. Good tackle from Yoroth. Here's McClintock. Gibbons getting up well. Reaney wasn't sure. Thomas was. And goes down. And this time the referee says no. The tackle was by Norman Hunter on David Thomas, but this time it's a goal kick. On by Clark. The rain, which was coming down earlier, has now begun to sheet again across the pitch. Gibbons on the far post, and Harvey coming well. That was an important save. Applause for the Scotland goalkeeper. David Thomas made room for the shot, and it might have deceived Harvey. The ball seemed to swerve in quite there from Thomas, and Harvey did well in the end to get it round the post. Rangers coming again at the end. That's a look to be shook a little bit, and it's Leeds on the break. This match being watched by a crowd of 31,000 in Ellen Road, and even by their high standards, it's been a game worth seeing. Leeds in no hurry. And that's it. Rangers have played well, but their unbeaten record is ended by a Leeds side who on the day played that bit better. So many things to admire, and one of them was the performance of Alan Clark, who put in so much effort, which must have impressed Les Cocker in the stand, and so too must Stan Bowles' performance, because he put on another fine 90-minute display. And that goes as well for the rest of the players, who as they leave the field receive a tremendous ovation from a crowd who know they've seen a really marvellous match.
I'll underline those sentiments straight away. The crowd certainly had their money's worth this afternoon. For the two managers involved, it was a day of anniversaries. A year since Rangers' Dave Sexton left Chelsea, and a year too since Jimmy Armfield took over Leeds United. And it turned out to be Armfield's day. John Motson talked to him about the game and his year with Leeds.
Well, Jimmy, 1 year ago you took over at Ellen Road. That seemed to me to be a very good celebration for you today.
Well, it was really, yes. It was. I think the main thing, the winner today, though, was the game, because it was a superb advertisement for First Division football. And I thought Queen's Park battled it right till the end. They gave us a lot of problems, as I expected they would do. But our fellas put the game together much better in the second half than we have done for a while. And it was a good fight back after losing the penalty.
So, quality was the word. It was a quality game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But Rangers lose their unbeaten record, and Manchester United now join them on top of the First Division. Both teams have an identical goal average, and United taking precedence on our caption there solely on alphabetical order.
2 pints of Tetley's, please.
Look, there's Faraday. They say he's invented elastic trickery.
Electricity. Yes. Now, here is a marvel of the industrial age. Tetley's, smooth brewed in genuine Yorkshire squares. Faraday? Your plies.
For our second match, that's Arsenal against Manchester City. And City, whose first-team squad cost nearly £1.5 million in transfer fees and includes 7 full internationals, was still the only club in the whole of the Football League this morning without an away goal and without an away point. Now, they did score 6 down in London in the League Cup on Monday night. So let's see if they could keep it up this afternoon against the Gunners at Highbury. The commentator for the match is Barry Davis.
The symbol at Highbury Stadium is still the same, but it has to be said that the calibre of the Gunners is not quite what it was in the recent past. Indeed, the point is admitted by the manager Bertie Mee, who in today's programme makes a personal appeal to the crowd for tolerance while the new Arsenal emerges. And he promises that his mixture of youth and experience will do so before the end of the season. And in his side this afternoon are 4 teenagers, that includes the substitute, and the experienced Peter Simpson gets his first game of the season at number 5 in place of the club captain Terry Mancini. Liam O'Brady is brought back after missing the last 2 games. Manchester City, not surprisingly, stick to the side that put 6 goals past Norwich City in the League Cup on Monday, but they're still looking for their first victory and their first goal away from home. The side, of course, captained by that Prince of Entertainers, Rodney Marsh. And talking of princes of football, it's nice to see Bobby Charlton in the crowd, sitting next to the Arsenal manager Bertie Mee there. Bobby wearing the dark leather jacket. Referee Harold Hackney gets the game underway with Arsenal in the white shorts attacking the goal to our right. Interesting to note the attitude of Manchester City to this match, having at last done something away from home in the League Cup on Monday at Stamford Bridge. Whether they will feel that with Arsenal's recent record, they haven't won in the last 7 games, whether City will feel that this is a match they must go out and try to win, but that is their priority. Everybody far post at the moment. Marsh. Sammy Nelson. Irishman to Irishman. Dave Watson, and they're a bit split here, 2-on-1 ball. And Kidd and Ball exchanging words over a chance that was missed. Brady. Peter Simpson, Brady again. Dummies being sold, but not too many being bought. Ball, Kidd, Stapleton, Ball, Kidd. Nice aerial stuff from Arsenal, ending with Kidd's header. Hartford. Marsh, still Marsh. Top clearer denied him. Here's Stewart. Good try. Stapleton doing the chasing with success. Oh, he's nicely along the byline. Colin Bell who made the timely challenge. Good running and good control on the line by Stapleton. hook, and it was swerving a lot in the wind then, the cross. Brady. Stapleton. Doyle just getting in front of Stapleton. Goal side of him. Solid stuff from Rice. Offside against Kidd. So Tony Book is going to bring Paul Power into the fray. Jewett. Bell. Marsh is far side. Oh dear, what another disappointing pass from Colin Bell. And they really had it on then, City. Arsenal was stretched. City had a man over. Bell just didn't play the pass at all. Kelly. And Ball looking to be a little unlucky as Clements came in. It was well into the box. It was certainly an awkward challenge, to put it mildly. And Alan Ball's opinion made quite clear there. And Dennis Stewart is about to be replaced. Well, there's got to be a story behind that. Here's Paul Power coming on. Donachie. 4 City players in the box. Bell. Must be from Hartford. He's got a second chance and made it the second time. Remarkable parry from the first header. Brimmer getting to the first. I think it came off his thigh. But a good attack. Controlled by Rodney Marsh. He let Power run and then created some space for Donachie. When the ball came across, Manchester City had 4 players in the area. Bell was the furthest across. His header back found Asa Hartford right in front of goal, and his second header counted, and that's an away goal at last for Manchester City after 394 minutes of football away from home this season in the league. So if there are expressions of relief around, you can understand them. Watson being bundled away by his own goalkeeper, it's still loose. Kelly, ball, back for Kelly. Good save, Corrigan. Beautiful save. So well positioned, narrowed the angle, got down very quickly. Could be a very important save, that. Kidd, used and shoulder to good purpose. Well, that's one way. Kidd again, he gets it back. I don't think I've ever seen a player actually take his boot off when he's been in possession and under pressure. Eddie Kelly had got a knock. So Wilf Rostron comes on. Now, it'll be very interesting to know who, in fact, is now captaining Arsenal. I know who will certainly make it his job, and that is Alan Ball. Because the club captain isn't playing today, Terry Mancini. Brady. Ball. Back to Rostron. Needing to be hit in stride, really. For Manchester City, and it's 3 against 2, and in goes Joe Royle. 2-0, beautifully struck. Really despairing moments for Arsenal, moments of delight for Manchester City. But at one end there was a chance set up for young Wilf Rostron. which he wasn't able to take. And from that, a quick ball downfield brings the thumb up sign from Tony Book, the manager. So Manchester City go up into the dressing room in a rather unaccustomed position, leading on the opposition's ground by 2-0. Arsenal indeed being captained by Alan Ball. He still wants to go away from Highbury, but takes over as captain in the second half, with Eddie Kelly being off with a hamstring injury. Arsenal with a great deal to do in the second half. Inexperience, the moments let them down. The save by Corrigan just after the first goal had been scored by Manchester City, and then the chance missed by Rostrom, which was immediately followed by the second goal for Manchester City. The first free kick of the second half against Clements. Here's Kidd. The home side in need of an early goal to boost the confidence. Well, that was more in hope than anticipation, surely. Appeals for a penalty. Marsh, Royal, Oakes, Marsh again, Donachie ahead of him. Royal moving right to the penalty spot. Bell. Awkward. Oh, a lovely touch. Beautiful touch by Rodney Marsh. Beautifully made goal. The ball floated in just that nagging distance in front of the goalkeeper. And Marsh, with the subtlest of flicks, making it 3-0 to Manchester City. They've been beaten on their own ground by Stoke City and drew against Leicester and Everton, beat Norwich. Crockley. Stapleton. Ball! Yeah! Tremendous applause all the way around the ground. But has it come too late? Only from Arsenal's point of view they could have got that before Marsh scored at the other end. Real cool, incisive piece of finishing from Stapleton to Ball and crack, and it's 3-1. It's not only the floodlights that are illuminating the scene in Highbury. Nelson. Brady. It's a nice ball. Rice. Here's Crockley. And no one to add the final touch. Rostron. Brady! Beautiful shot and super save. Here's Brady, straight by Donachie. Rostron out left. 2 on the far post. Rostron. It's got away, but the whistle has gone. No, it's not going to count. The whistle had already gone for the free kick. To be fair, the City defence had all stopped. Straight into the press photographers. Kidd. Little nod down his ball. Copley! And Copley's first goal of the season, coming at a very, very vital time and opening this game wide open. A little nod down, looked as though it was going to go to ball. He was struggling to move on to it. Copley taking it wide and slotting it in. Minutes left. 2-3 the score. City bench still impassive. There's Dennis Stewart at the back there. His Kidd. Wants it this side. Rostron on the touchline, number 12. Two men drawn and the gap created for Simpson. But not exploited, might still be now though. Here's Copley. That was very sharp. Appeal for handball, but it would have been a desperately harsh decision. Aimed at Doyle. This is Brady. Marsh drawing the tackle. Here's Bell. Rostron, Copley. Ball is moving a bit better now. The disappointment all over Alan Ball's face then. Quite sure the paying customers will tell you this is the best game they've seen here this season. The away victory at last for Manchester City, the manager and the coach of the opposition, and then the two coaches exchange salutations, as indeed do the players. I don't think there's any doubt that the crowd have just watched the best game seen at Arsenal this season. At last, Manchester City have ended this terrible streak away from home, but surely Arsenal have learned a lot from this match.